come. I don't know if I tightened that really tight, but it came out anyway. It looks like it's snugged in there pretty good, but I don't know. To keep that from happening again, I'm going to bring the live center and put it on the inside of that, because if it pops off, at least it'll not going to fly out like it just did. Too many things up here. Okay, this way it won't come out. It'll sit there and rattle and make a bunch of noise, but it ain't gonna hurt me. Actually, I could probably bottom out the live center. Yep. Now I'm safe. Alright, I messed up here somewhere. Too low on my bead tool. I'm going to go ahead and get over here and do some more turning because I need to get it around. I'm way too low on my tool. That's why I had that problem. Okay, so this bead right here will be the next one. Too low. I need to be at center, at the bottom of the tool, at center. Then I go negative rate. Just because I can, I'm going to do another one. No, I don't want my bead to be on that. I'm going to try something different here. I just tried to get my carbide to burn that. It wouldn't do it. Okay. Yep. He leaves a lot to be desired. Alright, I'm going to go with the hickory. I'm going to try to burn in a bead. gives it a definite different look. It's burning in high spots, low spots. Let's see what sandpaper does to it. Because something like that could give it some character. It doesn't have to be a solid black burn. I mean, nobody's ever said it had to be. It's always best though. That looks pretty good. You can still see that there's some spots on it that didn't burn. I have to move the camera so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see some definite misses. But it would be depending on who you're talking to as to whether it's liked or not. Now, a single one looking like that might not be effective, but two of them might be even better. Well, let's see, I can do that one. It would be a better piece of wood too if it didn't have all those cracks. Now let's see what I can do with the big bead right there. Doesn't want to darken too much more. I'm going to reverse it and try to hold it down as it's turning. See what that does. Now, it's not really working like it should, but one thing I can do, start my machine. Oops. Okay, what I ended up doing was over-cutting a little bit. This one doesn't look too obnoxious because I cleaned up the overburn. This one right here It's not too awful bad, except for the spots that I guess went through the ash, softer spots. This is mesquite. I'm going to see what happens when the burn goes over that mesquite. This will tell me which wood burns faster. That's the hickory. The mesquite burned. The mesquite burned really good because it's in alignment with these in here, and you can see that it's black right there, but right above it it's white, and just below it it's white again. I'm going to hit it again. And I did not try to go anywhere else with that. I just want to see what the mesquite would look like when it burns as opposed to the hickory. The mesquite is definitely burned down here, where if you look at the hickory right there, it did not go down as far, and it's just a little tiny bit compared to mesquite. So mesquite is a good wood for burning. Plus you can cook with it. Here's a piece of mesquite right here that will look really good, I hope. It's got some bark. Beetles got in there and did some scraping, bugging, chewing around in there and stuff like that. We're still going to go for it. Let's see how close I am to center. Wow. It's been about 3 years since this thing has been on the lathe. Okay, it won't take much to clean it up. I think I did this piece the day I got my new carbide bead cutter. That's what the wood normally looks like right here, this whiter color. So let's see here. One more. I'm going to use oak. And I'm only going to do the lines on the beads. This is a piece of alder, excuse me, alder. And it's burning in there really well. Got one more I'm going to do right here. That burned in real well compared to the other, but I'm using mesquite now, and so mesquite is a good burning wood. Now right up and through here it didn't burn too well, but then again that's all sapwood and bark beetles or post beetles, powder post beetles have been in that. I'll do a little bit more. I'm going to use a piece of oak. It's quite wide. I don't have any thinner, so course, you can turn this, work this just like you would be doing any other detail work that you're doing to your pieces. Just laid it down on its end side. Normally I'm working it this way, straight up. But now, over here on the end, you can almost see where I am. I use this just a hair. I'm attacking this, you see my piece right here? Right there. Damn. I need it there, I'll do it there. So, it will definitely give you a good effect. Let's see what sandpaper does to it. If I can, it actually gave it some color. Now what I'm doing is taking off the ash spots. And it took it back down to clean, almost. You can see that. Let me go with the hickory on this piece right here. It's an interesting effect, especially right in there, but here it's definitely burned. And you can't always get the bug treatment, you know, on every piece that you have, so to get that look, textured look like this, it's just one of those things that will happen sometimes. Let's see, I've got a wire brush. Let's see what happens when I brush it. I'm not trying to take it off. I want to just remove the shiny spots that are actual burn. Well, it looks to me like your finer cracks, like this one and that one, not cracks, but grooves, and this one, they are the ones that will be best if you're going to use wood. Now, if I had a piece of laminate, I'd use it, but I don't even know where it is, and I've got a whole stack of it. I even used one of my high-speed cut-off discs that was broken. I used it in there, and all it did was grind down the wood. It didn't really burn it, just kind of ground it down. So that didn't work. I'm done. I'm not done. Go over here. Where's that piece of alder? Right here. Right in between. That's how simple it gets. The thing I see bad about it is if you're not fully round, you won't burn. You won't go into the piece. So you need to be completely round. If you have any warp, anything like that, it probably won't work. But let's see if I can make it work. still having some troubles right in here, but I think it's mostly I'm burning away the sapwood more so than I am the heartwood, because right here it's clean. So this is burning and using alder as my wood source. If I had any more thinner stuff, I would use it. I don't have any. Goodbye. I mounted what I think is a piece of walnut on here. That's the only spot right there that tells me that it could be walnut. I don't know exactly what it really is, but I'm going to go with walnut. I'm going to go ahead and do some burns on here. And I've got some copper, I've got some wood, I got all kinds of weird stuff, so I'm going to try copper wire to start with. And I understand you got to do it hard. The only thing wrong with the copper wire is this is TV windings. It was on the back of a television on the tube, and it has that coating on it. So what I did is I burned in some type of epoxy coating or whatever, something. I'm going to do this again because it's not as dark as I'd like. You can see it's growing on the wire. I'll get over here. Now the way this was done, I don't know if I got it down into the bottom. I sure did. That burned pretty good there. And it burned pretty good up here. And it's still a little bit on the warm side. Now I'm gonna do an alder burn. Just about anywhere, no particular spot, just because I can. That worked out really good. It's just a little old tiny dent on there. And then I'm going to go with a piece of oak right here. Now, it's quite a large piece. I don't know what it did. It feels like it's not round, and it's not. You can see that it totally missed right there. Well, I burned a groove into here. But I just got done turning this darn thing, truing it up. And that might have done it, I hope. Nope. A little bit more. I'll bet the cavemen were wishing they had something like this when they're trying to start a fire. I've tried it, rubbing two sticks together. I'd rather use my DeWalt. Okay, that was oak. I'm going to go with a piece of hickory. See what it does to walnut. See, I put two grooves in there. That's because this has got a round area, but the piece is not round. I'm surprised. It doesn't look like it's out of round over here when I spin it. It doesn't feel like it's out of round, but it is. You got to be around when you're doing this. If you're not, it's going to show up. That was 3 pieces of wood. There's no need to do any more. I don't know what this one is. So there's no need to do any more. We just know that none of it's going to work.